In this video, we will discuss invertible and non-invertible systems. So if for distinct inputs system produces distinct output, then it is said to be invertible system. It also means that there should be one-to-one mapping between input and output. And for every invertible system, there exists one inverse system. So if say the input to an invertible system is xt and its output is yt, then there is an inverse system whose input is yt, then the output will be xt. So the gain will be 1 of this whole this combination. So let's take some examples. So first example is yt equal to 1 by 4 of xt. So this is amplitude scaling. So it is inverse system because for different values of x, the output of y will be different. And its inverse system will be xt equal to 4y of t. Again, let's take an example yt equal to mod of xt. So it is a non-invertible system because for xt equal to 1 or minus 1 or j or minus j, mod of xt will be yt will be equal to 1 only. So for different inputs the output is same, so it is not an invertible system. Yt equal to x square of t, again it is non-invertible system because for xt equal to 1 comma minus 1 yt will be equal to 1. Yt equal to x cube t, this is an invertible system because for different inputs output is different. Yt equal to minus of x of t, it is again an invertible system. Yt equal to x conjugate of t, it is invertible system, but it is not a linear system because conjugate operation is not linear, so it is an invertible system. Yt equal to x of minus t, again it is an invertible system. Yt equal to x of t minus 4, again it is invertible system. And its inverse will be yt x of t equal to y of t plus 4. Yt equal to x of 2t, again it is invertible system because for different inputs of x the output yt will be different, and its inverse system will be y of t by 2. So just replace this t by 2, you will get xt equal to y of t by 2. So this will be the inverse of this system. Y of n equal to x of n by n naught. This is an interpolation operation, so where n naught is integer, so it is an invertible system because for different values of x the output y will be different. So let's say this is x, the output y will be this if value of n is 2. Then the next example is y of n equal to x of 2n. It is a non-invertible system because decimation will remove some samples which cannot be recovered, so it is non-invertible system. Let's take an example of decimation. X of n equal to 1 2 3 4 5, and this is x of 2n. So y of n will be 1 3 5, means 2 and 4 will be removed because it is 2 and the decimation factor is 2, so some samples are removed, so it is an non-invertible system. Y of n equal to x of 1 minus n. We have seen that time scaling and time scaling both are invertible systems, so this is also is invertible system. So and to find the inverse of the system we have a trick. So first replace this n with k and equate to n, so 1 minus k equal to n. Replace this n with k and equate it to n, so 1 minus k equal to n. So k value will be 1 minus n, so the inverse system will be x of n equal to y of 1 minus n. The next system is y of t equal to minus 2 by 3 x of minus 2 minus t. Again it is an invertible system, and to find the inverse of this system multiply this 3 by in the numerator, divide by minus 2 in the denominator, and y of minus 2 minus t. So xt equal to minus 3 by 2 y of minus 2 minus t is the inverse of this system. Next we take yt equal to x of t plus 1 by 2. Again it is an invertible system, and its inverse will be x equal to y of t minus 1 by 2. The next example is yt equal to x of minus 4 by 3t. So it is an invertible system, and its inverse will be xt equal to y of minus 3 by 4t. So the time scaling, time shifting, and amplitude scaling both are invertible. All these are invertible systems. Yt equal to x of 2 by 3t plus 4. This is an invertible system because it is case of time shifting and time scaling. Now we have to find the inverse. So just replace this t with tau and equate to t. So 2 by 3 tau plus 4 equal to t. So the value of tau will be equal to 3 by 2 t minus 4. So the inverse system will be xt equal to y of 3 by 2 t minus 4. The next system is y of t equal to x of 5 minus t minus x of t minus 3. This is minus. So the system is y of t equal to x of 5 minus t minus x of t minus 3. Now to solve this question, such questions we take some test cases. So let xt equal to 2 and let xt equal to 4. So first option is, let's take xt equal to 2. So yt will be equal to x of 5 minus t minus x of t minus 3. So this is a constant, so the constant will remain same on time scaling or time shifting. So this will be equal to 2 minus 2 equal to 0. In the next case, let's take xt equal to 4. So again it will remain same. So it will be 4 minus 4 equal to 0. It will be 4 minus 4 equal to 0. So